Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on last year's national champions, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Flores. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Here's the second down play. Wants to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught near the sticks. It's Ward. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Knights will try to keep this drive moving. QB keeper all the way. Look out, room to run here. Picks up the first down and still going. Touchdown, UCF, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Play action here on first down. Aggressive call on the opening play. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, this is a great job by the offense here of spreading out the defense, creating those vertical seams. But you can almost feel the quarterback once he got this defense spread out. He had his eyes on one guy, his receiver, the receiver that can fly. Nice throw and another big gain.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. Second down after that previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat and be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver grabs it. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Nice catch made out of the slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kirk.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make that throw.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Fires it to the wideout. Caught near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And the Razorbacks hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Bringing pressure. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Arkansas. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner choosing to field this one. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Razorbacks. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. So the defensive touchdown stays on the board. The offense had a chance to negate it with the penalty, but for some reason declined it. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Flores. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? Touchdown, Knights. He's going to score. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And the ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. Past the 20. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Offense ready to start this drive. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, UCF.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick in the very first play. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
And there's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out real.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Handoff in a single back formation. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down at the 47.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
He lets it go on the move. Catch is made down the middle. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. The shotgun running play call. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. It's UCF in the lead, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Will the offenses continue to dominate, or will the defenses show up here as we begin the second quarter? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Knights! That's how you finish a play. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Razorbacks hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll give it to the running back. Getting close to midfield now. They'll bring him down to the 47. It's third down for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Past the 40. Who's in the clear? At the 10 now. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Arkansas. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Flores. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Caught over the middle. It's Tarzan. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. That is broken up and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is caught, and he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race, and he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, UCF.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. UCF offense back out on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Important second down play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Fourth down and 2 coming up. Let's try to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front, getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Pass caught. Can he get in? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Coming up, second down and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
I think the drop back here really fools this defense at the goal line. Good call by the offensive coordinator to give the quarterback options. You could see the defense kind of on their heels, so the quarterback decided to take off, and he was just too quick to get to the goal line.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running back has it on a screen now. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the move now. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Ball fielded at the 45. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy is going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
What a great run here by this running back, picking up a ton of yards. Doesn't quite get the first down, but it does make an interesting decision for the head coach. Do you go for it on 4th and short, or do you take the points?
Pitches to the back. Some hard running there through a tackle. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
And on 4th down, they get the first by just enough. The pitch does its job, and they convert to keep this drive moving.
The catch is made off the carom there. Touchdown, Arkansas. They connect for 6.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. So So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out. It's Flores. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Knights will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down. The Razorbacks will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And they've got the returner corralled. The UCF offense back out on the field. They're going to run it here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now it's second down here. Looking to throw here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
And that is a quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
First down here for this offense. Here's the option play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Throws it to the right. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Turner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st down, it's play action. Makes a quick catch. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double cut.
Breaks into the clear at the 20. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
You talk about a headache for a defensive coordinator. You got to plan around that kind of speed and discipline and elusiveness from a quarterback like this. Man, it creates nightmares.
And it's picked off in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. He's in the clear. Inside the 40. At the 20. At the 10. Touchdown Knights to put them on top now.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is, but it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it in the open. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a 1st down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
He'll hand it off. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Can he get there on the ground? Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Razorbacks. This offense really clicking.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Fielded in the end zone. It's Flores. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. But they can't make the connection. Falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Throws to the tight end. What a catch! Here he goes. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
Now look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, we're going for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, but it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Handoff to the back. I think he got back to the 2, but nothing more. The defense was ready and stuffed him.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Grab by the receiver. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. In this playoff game, deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game, who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost him anything. And they put together something here. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Harvey. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a man. Short throw complete to the tight end.
This is why this quarterback goes to this tight end. His size and his athletic ability. The soft hands to make the catch, but Chris, this is what separates him from other tight ends in the country. Look at him after the catch, breaking tackles and picking up more yardage.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
He's going to try to return the punt. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Trying to get the throw off.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And the Razorbacks are on the move here. He escapes the pocket. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll give it to the back. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris, and at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Bringing it out, it's Flores. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. We're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Here we go now, a crucial play for both sides. They'll set up at 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Took contact on the throw. Grab made by the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, a quarterback's best friend is a big target on third down. Nice job of finding the tight end and that big target, and he picks up the first down.
The Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Wrap down the middle. It's Harvey. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Knights come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I know this defense works very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to...
It's in the game.